Now for today's episode of Sherlock Fro, when the Fro tackles the case of the dead dumb studio executive. Oh my god, no more Twilight, please make it stop.
Fro, we have a new case. Elaboration, my dear Watson. The head of Paramount Pictures is dead. Take a look. The assailant made several crude inscriptions on his body. Do they tell you anything?
Aside from that, he
was stupid, yes.
Isn't that Blue Arrow from the last Airbender?
They made a movie out of that, right?
You there, you saw it, how was it?
It was like sticking my face in a blender, sir.
Ooh! Well, couldn't have been that bad, could it?
Sir, they even screwed up Momo.
Oh.
What the bloody hell?
Watson, we found our motive, and I must side with the murderer on this one.
Oh, I freely concur, Mr. Fro.
Ugh! Nobody fucks with Momo!
Our people shot, gun violence back, and the children are hoping for a heart attack.
The Last Airbender is a film directed by M. Night Shyamalan. And by that I only mean that Shyamalan is a director in much the same fashion as the man who makes Walrus Slop is a cook, or the toddler who hurls Cheerios onto a canvas is an artist. If you're not grasping my point yet, what I'm attempting to convey is that this film is a sack of and that's if I'm feeling generous. And, you know, I really should have seen this coming, given that Shyamalan also directed The Happening, which was bestowed with such glowing plaudits as,
"What a downright stupid film," and "This movie is so inept it deserves to be laughed off screen,"
and of course,
The Happening gave me AIDS.
But to be fair to my exploited gullibility, nothing on the planet could have prepared me for this, what is indisputably the worst wide-release film I have ever seen, snatching the crap-rimmed crown from Michael Bay's Transformers 2. Heck, Michael Bay probably could have made a better movie out of this himself. And then Aang unleashes the art of explosion bending! Yeah! I mean, I'd pay to see it. Now, even though this movie is an intricate vortex of offensive shot composition and tensionless, laughably choreographed action, boasting problems that amount to a sum far exceeding even the size of this dude's stash, though not by much, there are only 3 crucial flaws that really grate on my nerves. The first of these is the tone. One of the show's defining characteristics was its masterful balance between narrative gravity and levity, meaning, while it would throw a dramatic sucker punch every now and again, it never took itself too seriously and always managed to maintain a wry sense of humor and an upbeat ambiance. The movie, on the other hand, is roughly as upbeat as a morgue owner's funeral, or an episode of 6 Feet Under. Yeah, I bet that sounds like fun for the whole family, right? The whole point of adapting an intellectual property to the screen, you know, aside from the obvious, is to capture the essence and bring it to a new medium. But if you can't even get the tone right, what's the point? I mean, can you imagine if Watchmen had the tone of a romantic comedy? Yeah, that would be bad. The second humongous issue with the movie is the writing. Not only is everything from the show butchered in this cinematic pile of appadung, raising questions like, why is Aang so boring? Why is everyone so boring? Where's Sokka's sarcasm? Why is Uncle Iroh not funny anymore? And why is Zuko Middle Eastern?
Seriously, Shammy, why is Zuko, the main antagonist, Middle Eastern?
Hey, how about you put the Quran in his hand and strap a bomb to his chest while you're at it?
You racially insensitive
Oh, my mic died for a second. Where was I? Oh yeah, the writing. Now, even if you forget about the show, the script on display here is just awful. The movie opens with a boring text scroll that informs us that there was an avatar and he disappeared and that some big war started, and that's about all we ever get. I mean, what? Remember that awesome opening to The Lord of the Rings? What if Peter Jackson had just started the movie like,
You see, there's this ring. A very, very bad ring. And, people gotta destroy it. And, oh yeah, and there's also some gay hobbits.
hey, wait a minute, what's a hobbit?
Prologue over.
The third enormous flaw with the movie is the everything else. Absolutely no aspect of this film works on any level. The special effects are subpar, the acting's abysmal. For whatever reason, every element bender in the movie has to perform bizarre dance moves to do anything. Did Shammy think he was directing an action movie, or the next sequel in the Step Up franchise? Ugh. The world may never know, but I'll say this. After this affair, Twilight's looking pretty damn good. No, of course not, I'm just fucking with you.